Look at this. We've got houses for sale, but the moving trucks are moving in. Look at this. Nice. Another moving truck. Came from the Campbell residence. Another moving truck here. Nice. Look at that. Excellent. Excellent. We've got families moving in. They've got beachfront property, single family homes, but that won't stay that way forever. And I don't know if this road layout is going to stay this way forever. But as I said last episode, it's a start. Really, this is all about getting this city up and running, trying to figure out what we're going to do, trying to be a staging point because we're going to be working on a great work. So one city is going to really be paying for the great work, while this city is our staging area. But we gotta get to the point where we can even start the great work. But yeah, welcome back to our second city of the region and our second city of season 7. And as I was talking about last episode, this city is part of that getting the foundation going, where we are going to be here working on, we kind of made the decision last episode, we're going to be working on the international airport because it's going to bring tourists into the region. And then we were talking about doing solar farm over there, but we did open the door to the possibility of the arcology. So as I said last episode, I need your feedback. The arcology is a big structure, and my concern is it would dwarf the mountains and the volcano. But let me know. I'm that's many episodes. We've got a lot of work to do before we get over there and start working on that great work. But between now and then, yes, your feedback is greatly appreciated on what we should do there. Like I said, we it's either going to be a solar farm or the arcology. And my concern, as I just said, is I just think it's such a big structure that I don't know. I don't know if that's going to look good here, towering over these mountains. But that's that's for another day and another episode. So, but yeah, welcome back. We've got almost 1,200 residents in our city. We are being sent. So we have a garbage here, but we've got garbage trucks, fire, health, and police coming from that city. And as you know, I'd like to depend on it as little as possible. So let's start working on that. I think temporarily, temporarily, let's get fire. Let's get health. Just to have it in this city so we're not so dependent. And then let's just, because I'm not so sure about putting any of those down here because I'm not sure how that, so let's just kind of a temporary And who knows, maybe it stays, but all right, excellent. All right, now while we continue to build this city, I want to at least start the process. So for the international airport, we need a municipal airport in the region, and we need 100 tourists to arrive at the airport. So now we know these airports do not bring in people like the airships, but I want to at least start that process. Fit it right there. That's perfect. You know I love my sign. Gotta have a sign. Yeah, that's a good spot. We could put down a passenger terminal, and we could put down a runway to increase the frequency. Let's do a passenger terminal. Now, the people that come in on via air, they really don't do bus, but it couldn't hurt. We'll do bus there. And let's see if we still have enough space. I was going to put airship, but it doesn't have to go there. All right. Now, all I really need for this to do, I just need 100 visitors that allow us to start the process of getting approvals for the airport. All right, now I'm going to let's put down some commercial. I'm tempted to even put down some residential here, but maybe that's not. Oh, look, two planes just came in. Nice, excellent. All right, while that's taking place, I really want to think about this area. I want to come up with an idea, a game plan for how we want to do this. I don't want it so developed because this is that staging area. 40 arrivals. We're going to unlock that airport a lot quicker than I was thinking. All right, well, you can fly in and you've got some wonderful options. You can get a pizza, you can get donut. These are for lease, but you already know what they're going to turn into. Those are going to turn into pizza shops. Don't know what that's going to be yet. That's burger. 80 arrivals. 20 more arrivals, and we can start working on our great work. That was a lot quicker than I was expecting. And I bet a lot of them are flying in and driving over there. It may be temporary. I really want that bus terminal out here, but what we could do, we could either put down the bus terminal and then tear it down, or maybe we do park and rides. Unlocked the international airport. Excellent. Look at that. 120 arrivals. Now when we click on great work, international airport is unlocked. Wonderful. We need metal, crude oil, and alloy. This city is going to pay for it. And this city, our second city, is going to be our staging point. Let's go ahead. That was a lot faster than I was expecting, which is wonderful. Now, I don't need to invest in an extremely expensive highway because this is going to be temporary. Let's just do this. I wonder, let's look at our jobs. Yeah, let's do something like this. Let's extend this road, and then maybe we'll put some residents. Let's do some, and we can almost pretend like this is temporary housing, because when they leave to go to work, trade depots are going to be what they drive past first. Let's get them at least positioned. I'm going to do one. Actually, let's do this. Before they start filling this up. We'll do a sign, not that it's really worthwhile doing a sign for something that's going to be temporary, but this reminds me of season 5. Or was it season 6? Might have been, yeah, season 5, when we did a great work and we had to set up our staging. This is the way I like to do great works. And we'll do one more. I think the last time we did a great work, we may have done 6 of them. Working, working, now hiring, now hiring, now hiring. Okay, once they get moved in. Excellent. Wonderful. Now, that's set up. We're going to need metal, crude oil, and alloy. I like to do it all at, I like to work on one item at a time. Crude oil, we have to unlock metal, and we have to unlock alloy. And we can do that with recycling. And this may be temporary. We may find another home for this, but for right now, I don't need plastic. I need alloy and metal. Now, alloy, metal. All right, International Airport, build it. Application being processed. This could take a few minutes. We'll let you know when it's approved. In the meantime, let's send the maximum amount over there. Financial gift. Simoleon gift sent. It's always a good idea to wait a while. Just make sure the simulation knows what you're doing. Look, the neighboring mayor. I am coming to visit. I'm coming to visit the city. See that? Let's pause. Coming in my limousine, probably. Mayor. Going to visit the mayor, so I'm coming to visit myself, basically. I can't remember if it's a quick visit, if it just pulls up to City Hall and then leaves, or if it stays for a while. As we're going back. That's literally pull up, wave, keep going. Didn't even see the mayor get out. No. The mayor in this city said, "Hey, I just sent 10 million simoleons to your city. Just go. Articulating permits. Fighting bureaucracy. Simoleon gift. Great. All right, let's start with. Okay, what do I need again? Oh, good. Let's just go left to right. We need metal. So let's just start with metal. A great work is not inexpensive. Let's go ahead and, since that's put together, import. Whoops. Import. All right. Sun's about to go down by morning. Oh, look. I don't know why you can't go visit it. Now, because we're sharing, we should be able to see the construction take place from our first city. See that? It's lagging behind. It's got to catch up. So once the simulation finds out that building is already in process. So it's 5:21. Oh, look there. All right. We'll let the shipments come in. Look at the trucks. Here come metal deliveries. We'll let these get filled up. And we'll start sending them to the airport. Offline, I will let my original city run to build up funds again. But wonderful. Should be more trucks than this. I did set up. Okay, that's that. Just want to make sure. Okay, import. Import. Yeah, okay. Here come more trucks. Good. Good. All right. And by morning, I mean even before morning, but by morning, we should have some full depots and we'll start sending them over there. It's something that I could do in the middle of the night, but we'll wait till morning. We'll wait. Excellent. Excellent. See you in the morning.